Turning now to the Kern County Fair as it continues, and one thing you can do there is get vaccinated. David Kaplan has more on how the Kern County Public Health Department is working to get more residents vaccinated at the fair. David.
Fiona, that's right. Kern County Public Health tells me they've been seeing an increase in vaccination rates since July 4th, and they hope the presence of the Kern County Fair brings those numbers up more with the extra exposure to their vaccine site at the fair. Kern County Public Health is continuing to administer free vaccines at the Kern County Fairgrounds while the Kern County Fair is going on.
We're operating at the same time that the fair is open. So as soon as the fair opens, you'll find our booth right behind me that's going to be open. It's open until 8 p.m. And from our booth, there's a line that's painted on the ground in blue all the way back to the Harvest Hall.
The Harvest Hall near the entrance of the fairgrounds is where people get vaccinated. Appointments are not needed. Bryn Kerrigan, director of Kern County Public Health, says they hope the exposure the fair will bring will help encourage more county residents to get vaccinated.
Because they're here, they're a captive audience, we're able to provide information that they may not otherwise have access to, and also provide them vaccination in an area where they're at that's convenient to them.
She says 48.8% of eligible residents in the county are vaccinated.
98% of our cases are in those that are unvaccinated, and 98% of our hospitalizations are also in those that are unvaccinated.
The FDA has now authorized and recommended booster shots for people 65 and older and those between 50 to 64 with underlying health conditions.
They're also available for those people that are 18 to 64 with underlying health conditions, or those that work in environments that may put them at high risk for transmission of COVID-19.
Other groups qualify too.
There's also additional groups that are eligible for this booster shot, and that's anybody 18 to 64 that has underlying health conditions or that works in locations and occupations that may put them at high risk for exposure to COVID-19.
Kerrigan says because of the new booster recommendation, Public Health is relaunching their massive vaccination clinic at the Kern County Fairgrounds after the fair is over. In studio, David Kaplan, Eyewitness News.
Is there a story you think we should investigate? Call our Eyewitness News tip line at 869-2929.